I said maybe do a lap yourself.
Okay, gentlemen, we're back to going live. For you guys out there, sorry about that. My fault, tech glitch again. I'll start calling. I might change my name to Dodgy Tech for next season. I forgot to list it. It was being streamed as an unlisted, so now it should go public, so all you guys can jump on and have a look. I do apologise. We're just on the outlap.
So at the minute we're just discussing how Tankmaster's kind of blitzing away at the front of the field, not looking to get any slipstream help or anything like that from anyone else. He's off to do his own laps.
So it looks like we have ZD's racer getting some slip out of ZD. If we can catch up to him.
Finch and Dale together, Rip Doc and Yana.
They are both working at it to pull some slip out of ZD there.
It'll be interesting to see what ZD decides to do here, because I know he's been struggling a little bit with the track.
Definitely.
If he's gonna opt to maybe lap around with Dale and Vintage if he can, or if he's gonna try and get some laps by himself.
I'd say ZD will probably end up doing a 3:56 maybe for a competitive time.
Yeah, I think a 56 would be a good time for ZD.
Here he is. It's Mr. G. How are we, mate?
Might take him a minute.
Hey boys, there you go.
Hey G.
Not bad, mate.
What's going on?
We're waiting to see your cracker times you're going to put out on here, G. When are you booked in?
I'm not going to qualify.
Ah, fair enough. You're not going to show off and put everyone to shame, is that it?
Nah, the Rexy's, it's not really quick. Best I could get was a 58 flat in the Rexy.
Fair enough.
So, it's got nothing down the straights.
Yeah,
it's interesting. It must be all in the low end acceleration, because when I was spectating you the other day, you're only like coming into the braking zone of the first chicane. You're only like 4 kilometers down on what the Aston is without slipstream. So it must be all in that low end acceleration. Yeah, so you were getting like 275, and the Aston would get just to 280 before braking.
Yeah. Well, I lose that on lose 5Ks every straight, so. I'll start at the back, that's alright.
Yeah.
Give me a long race.
Yeah, well, you're still being in your division anyway, G.
You get plenty of slipstream.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping on, and it's a long race, so anything can happen.
Okay, so at the pointy end, we're just taking off on our first hot lap. And Tankmaster's leading out in that Citroen.
Wasting no time. See what kind of sector 1 time he's going to get. Looks like a bit of a handful by the way he's driving it through that first chicane though.
He hasn't been having fun. Yep. He's going pretty smooth.
Sector mark now.
Yeah, very nice, smooth.
34.9, that's a really nice first sector time by himself. That's about what I would get on a best lap type of situation. So, I don't know what the top speed of this Citroen's like though. It'll be interesting to see before he comes into the first braking zone here for the first chicane.
Interesting to see where his braking points are with it.
It's got 280, so it's got a higher top end than the Aston, yeah. Very late on the brakes, takes plenty of curb on the first part, and the second runs wide, and might be a penalty.
He was copping a lot of penalties earlier.
Yeah,
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, running a little wide on the exit of that chicane there.
Oh, ZD's jumped in the middle of Dale and Vintage. I don't think they're going to like that.
Wow.
I reckon if ZD goes for maybe a bump here on Dale and then pulls out, it'd probably be a good decision with that penalty.
He needs to get rid of that before the end of the lap, and he'll know that.
Yeah.
Who's hosting the qualifying?
Dale.
Okay, I'll go to the other room and practice.
Yeah, he pulls aside, burns a bit of penalty, and lets Vintage through back onto the back of Dale.
That'll have helped their lap times, you would think.
Yeah. I didn't see if ZD might have hindered them through the first chicane, but the slipstream and the bump draft from him will be helping massively in that Jag, especially on them BMWs.
It's not quite Corona Cup yet. He wouldn't have tried to get in the road, that's for sure.